What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mode video. So I've been wanting to discuss this for quite some time now, and it is actually pertaining to the challenges in the seasonal events, such as unlocking second weapons for the season, or unlocking a lethal or a tactical. So what I'm referring to is the D13 sector as well as the decoy grenade. So a lot of, if not everyone, could agree with me that the challenges to unlock the D13 sector, if you don't get the draw, is difficult to holy hell, because you actually have to go into Battle Royale and do these extremely long-winded challenges that may not take up to 3 games or may take up to even more. And with Call of Duty Mobile, the problem is that you could only do one challenge per game. You can't continue it on even during the same game. It just doesn't work that way. And I hate the fact that that happens. It bothers me to no end. But for a weapon that not a lot of people are even going to use, and keep in mind, I think I've only seen like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 the most people use this type of weapon. I mean, there's not a lot of motivation to use it, because obviously it's meant to be more of a, I guess, a fun risk type of weapon. It's not really meant to be taken too seriously. But of course, people are still grinding out camos for it, and it's perfectly understandable. And it gives you something to do, despite the fact that it's probably a very shitty weapon. And I say probably because I have not unlocked it yet, and I have no interest in unlocking it the normal way, because I mean, obviously I'm just gonna go for the legendary firebreak draw, so I don't really see the point in putting that much extra effort. Alternatively, you could probably wait until next season to have like a way easier challenge. I mean, that typically happens. Let's say you forgot to get the AS Vow in one of the seasons, or you just didn't have the time to, they'll probably give you like a simple challenge, like get 30 headshots with assault rifles, and then you have it unlocked instantly. I mean, those challenges are all right. I mean, it's nothing bad in my personal opinion, but when you have some long-winded challenges like, in Battle Royale, and this is kind of like why I don't like Battle Royale-oriented challenges, is because they're so long-winded for a reward that may not even be worth it. I mean, yes, we do get some blueprints for doing certain challenges in Battle Royale, but I mean, like, honestly, who's using them? It really seems like they haven't learned a lot from the SKS, because if you guys remember, when the SKS first came out, a lot of people were absolutely pissed because of the challenges. It made it seem like they just wanted you to buy the particle splitter legendary skin in order to get access to it, because they knew a lot of people wouldn't tolerate challenges like these for Battle Royale, because obviously it just takes too much time. There was this challenge where I think it involved the Annihilator. You had to get it from, airdrops, but the problem was that, it didn't always show up. So you had to get like a certain amount of kills, and, you had to spend like multiple games in order to even get this challenge done. And yeah, you got the SKS, but I mean, come on, a challenge like that is extremely ridiculous. You could have had us get a certain amount of kills, like maybe 400 or like 100 kills with a marksman rifle or something like that, just to make the challenge easier. We need challenges like that instead of forcing us to actually buy the draw or have us go through all this fucking mental stress in order to even have access to this weapon. Honestly, it bothers me to a huge extent, because it's just, man, give everyone access to that weapon, make it a little bit easier. I mean, Modern Warfare, Vanguard, Black Ops Cold War's challenges to unlock new weapons isn't as bad as this. Yeah, they'll have challenges like, getting a few bloodthirsties in a single match a few times, but the thing is that they stack. Here in COD Mobile, everything only counts once per game, especially for, diamond camo, where you have to get like 10 kills in 150 or 120 or whatever the case may be. It's crazy. Look, I would have been a little bit more accepting of the challenges if it was like maybe a sniper rifle, or an actual primary, or even a pistol, like an actual pistol. I mean, I would have been fine with that, but with the D13 sector, you're not going to see a lot of people using it. The only time you will is when they're trying to get gold or diamond for it. I mean, this is not even the worst part. To unlock a simple decoy grenade, you would have to go into ranked and get like a certain, or I guess a large amount of sentry gun kills. I mean, given that persistence is in the game in the first place, it shouldn't be a huge problem. But, you know, there are people out there that are legit cannot even get into ranked matches. Controller players, PC players are not able to get into ranked because at this point they've already made it to master or whatever rank that they can make it before they can't find any more matches. And yeah, they're pretty much screwed until maybe it comes out in the credit shop or they make a simpler challenge to unlock it. And, you know, COD Mobile isn't really known for making, you know, post-seasonal unlock challenges for, you know, lethals or tacticals. I mean, look, at the same time, it doesn't really bother me since, you know, I don't really need that grenade, but there are people out there that actually want to collect that just to have it in their arsenal whenever they may need it. And they're not going to be able to because they can't even get into a ranked match. And look, I'm speaking on behalf of all those people who may have the desire to want to have that grenade. Me personally, like I said, I don't care. But I'm just saying it would have been more acceptable to have these challenges also for normal multiplayer, not just ranked. It doesn't make sense just to restrict it into one certain section of multiplayer. If you're going to have multiplayer based challenges, you should have it you know, be for both normal and ranked. It shouldn't just be restricted to ranked. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me, especially those who have a different input or a different style of playing. Of course, you guys could tell me to just use that controller glitch to get into ranked games, but first, I mean, like I've said before, I've spent too much money on this game just to receive a permanent ban like that. I know there might be a potential, I might potentially not be banned for doing something like that, but still it's not worth the risk. I mean, if I didn't buy any skins at all, I mean, maybe I would try it, but you know, I've sunk too much money into this game to have myself get banned for something like that. The point of this video is basically, if you're going to have challenges for, you know, new weapons in this game, whether it be an actual primary, secondary, or even a lethal or tactical, you have to make it a little bit more accessible so people can actually use them. You know, like when people see challenges like, you know, Battle Royale, they're going to be deterred. They're not going to want to do it. I mean, even with the challenges that you have for the D13 sector currently, you know, I just said immediately, fuck that, I ain't going to do it. I mean, that really tends to be the case for any Battle Royale seasonal challenge. I mean, they're just so time consuming and so pointless, it's not even worth the effort, especially for a new weapon. I'd rather get the draw or just wait until the next season. I have a feeling that they really need to kind of overhaul the challenges or the requirements in order to unlock newer weapons, because I do kind of get anxiety every single time that a new or like a second weapon of the season comes out, because I'm not even sure if it's going to be like, or you have to unlock it through Battle Royale. Like, that's something I just don't want to do. I don't have the patience for. Just, you know, I'm not asking you guys to give us instant access. You don't have to, but at least make the challenges a little easier for everyone to be able to get them. Because, you know, like I said, with lethals or tacticals, they're not going to be able to get those things until way later on, maybe half a year or even a year later. I mean, people that have missed the advanced UAV score streak still don't have it today. And just like I said, remember what happened with the SKS? It was extremely difficult to unlock. It seems like you kind of forced us to buy the draw in order to have access to that weapon. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious why they made the D13 sector challenges so hard. They want you to buy the draw. But I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. Like I said, just make it more accessible. That's all I'm trying to say here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.